Now, straight to the news of today. Chelsea ownership could be changing. I believe a lot of people have already heard this. And the thing about this news is, since Boehly and Todd Boehly, that's Clay Lakes in the bought Chelsea, I think this ownership change comes on every season, because it comes on last season as well, during this time in preseason, where we heard about frosty relationship between Todd Boehly and Boehly, that something they've hinted this, but I think they settled it indoor after a couple of weeks when Enzo Maresca was in charge then, and it has popped up again the same time as of last summer rather. So this is arguably the biggest Chelsea news today. Todd Boehly and Mark Walter consider selling Chelsea's shares to Clay Lake Capital. This topic is very, very deep, but I don't want to go deep into it. I'll probably do a long video before the end of this week, where some people need to understand what is going on. This news has a lot of disadvantage to what Chelsea is about to build right now. But to just summarize this now, on the surface, Clay Lake already has 60% shares in Chelsea when they bought Chelsea from Roman Abramovich when they were doing the handing over. Yeah, they have 60%, and the Bali and his consortium has the remaining percent. Now, where the problem is, if you all will remember, the first transfer these people did when they bought Chelsea, it was experienced players, right? I hope you don't forget that this same problem we are trying to fix, this transfer we do, they started it. They bought the likes of Raheem Sterling, their first signing. Was it a youngster? No. They bought Mendy, they bought Disasi, bought even Thiago Silva. They bought a lot of people, a lot of old players, experienced, mature players. And that was because Todd Boehly was the front face. Everybody thought this was the person who bought Chelsea, right? That was because it has shown Boehly believed in experienced players, right? Now, compare it to the news last season. Chelsea has been, not this last season that ended, in preseason, before the club woke up. Yes, before the club woke up. When Todd Boehly news came out, he wanted to quit, sell his shares and all that. It was because, to me, I categorically believe that Todd Boehly wants experienced player from day one. You say this youth buying, this 16 years old, sell, profit and whatever, is not entirely on Boehly. I will say this, even though I don't have the fact now, but I will give you what is on ground already. Now, when Chelsea fans were complaining, media complained, everybody complained. Look at the transfer they did. Before, they are still correcting the mess today, selling those same players off, because the young players that they are buying, they still want to continue the trend. Now, because the news came out last time that they wanted to quit and they later resolved it, maybe he decided to stay for one more season, right? And now that they are changing the blueprint, they have signed maybe experienced players now to the younger ones that are still there. Why is it the same time last summer, this same thing is popping up again, that Boehly wants to sell his shares, right? Now they are buying experienced player, we expected him to stay. But I believe it is a struggle and a serious kind of political fight. And these changes, it might not even go well with Clay Lake at all. Don't forget, these people don't have football knowledge as a business. Chelsea was their first football club that they are buying. It is not a secret that for 4 years, these people have been struggling. It's not with the money. They have been struggling with success to achieve something. And that is where the bigger problem is. You are doing a business for 4 years and you are not successful. No trophy, no matter how you sell player, no matter how profitable you can be. If success doesn't come to it, it is still a failure. And the money they are supposed to see, don't forget, Chelsea have not been able to get front of shirt sponsor since these people have come. A permanent front of shirt sponsor for 4 years. There is a lot of failure with these people, but that is the most obvious one. All they can do is get someone who will sponsor for 2 months or 1 month when the season wants to end. And yet, for 4 years, a big club like Chelsea cannot get front of shirt sponsor. Do you know how much money they are losing with that deal alone? And don't forget, these people promised a football stadium. Nothing is going on in that area. Another failure. They've not been able. Boehly tried his best. The last update we heard about that stadium comes when Boehly was making serious attempts on it. So my concern now is, if Todd Boehly, they already have 60% share, right? They have the bigger share. If they are to sell the remaining one to Clay Lake, I don't know where Chelsea is going. Because I don't trust, even Boehly himself has his own probably wrongdoings and all that. But nobody is going to check with Clay Lake. And it is not a good sign. It's not a good one. I don't know if you people understand me. I don't want to dive deep into the financial aspect. So I just say, let me brief these two big failures I've highlighted. The stadium, front of share sponsor. They've not been able to do either of those two. And their mentality is to be bringing 20-year-old, 16-year-old, 18-year-old to the team. And now that we have a serious good manager that is now in play, our fortune is supposed to change. Why is this news coming at that same time? Because it's not going to bode well. Don't forget, this is the first time since Thomas Tuchel that we are getting a manager. And don't forget, this is Thomas Tuchel walked out immediately they bought Chelsea. What does that tell you? I don't trust Clear League. But I would like to hear from you guys. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Do you think this is a good news coming this time of the season where everybody is anticipating that yes, we are back on track? Let me know your opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to follow and like for more videos, because I'm still dropping 4 videos. I'll be talking about Chelsea news today that is surrounding Chelsea. So do well to like. Stand for Standpoint. See you in my next video.